Yo. Oh my god.
Hey everyone, how's everybody's morning, evening, afternoon, night going? Oh, fuck if I know what time it is for you. Everybody lives on the other side of the world. How am I supposed to keep up? I'm not keeping up. That's the gist. Today is going to be a busy and a bad day, but you know, days like these, yes. Am I at the shop? I'm probably not at the shop. Not sure what's with Edward. He both sent the text that he's quitting, but, you know. Remained and continued doing work. So I got an itty bitty bit confused, but it is what it is. In the night of fire. Oh, it's misty today. It's pretty.
That's so pretty. Oh my god.
Streams should look a little itty bitty bit better, considering I'm not fucking streaming in 60 FPS with my shitty connection anymore, so.
Wait.
Right on the fire. Is there a parking area here? What's this? Parkers. That was interesting how that just appeared. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at me parking properly. No hat for now. We'll keep the hat for when Annabelle properly dresses up for her candidate duties. For now, or keeping it like this.
Hey, you.
So that's 9975. Earnings 724 20 24 9975. Do this, transfer. Can I just do this? No. 724 24. And now 9975 times 03 2992. So $3,000. Whatchamacallit? I already forgot. I guess. Oh, Annabelle, do you have the patience for that? Good morning. Yes, you do. It's fine. Good morning.
I saw that you are around. Can you check how many components we have? Because I'm sat currently outside the pawn shop.
I can check. It should be around or above 400.
Do we need more?
As for details, yeah. Sorry, I'm fiddling with the keys to the car. I'll be able to see in like a minute and a half.
Because I have 67 on me. I was trying to make some pocket money, but if we need some for the shop, let me know. I can recycle like 10 of them or something.
Yeah, I'm taking a look right now, but I think based on how many other materials we have, we don't have that many components. Because, like, yeah, the number is comfortable, but since we have so much of other stuff, then those would not last long.
So you want me to recycle 10 of them, yeah?
Yes, if you're looking for that, then yes.
Alright, cool. I think that we might have a bunch of components in the bin as well. So they just need actually, no. I might have recycled them last night.
There we go. Yep, all recycled.
Holy shit, this
and
car's beautiful.
Part of the Thank you, honey. Give me just one moment.
Okay.
pretty much 500, which like in comparison to other materials is not that much.
Okay.
Alright, now let's see what these customer wants.
Oh my days, is that who I think it is?
I mean, there's not.
You know
many
who this is.
guesses.
Don't tell me you don't know who this is. You know who this is. I know your name. You know my name.
Honey, no.
Your name begins with an A, correct?
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. My name begins with an R. Remember my vehicle breaking down like ages ago, maybe like a month ago, broke down, you came down to see if it'd work, etc. It's Randy.
Hi, honey. No, I do not. I apologize. I.
Annabelle.
had
No, we fell out.
hundreds. I had.
Annabelle, we fell
hundreds
out.
of- No, we didn't. I never had a good memory to names. I still forget some of my employees' names.
Okay, I'll forgive you. Well, this lady here has some materials for you if you're buying.
Yes.
She's
we
new around town.
are. Well, you found a good spot. You know, no other place pays as well as we do. So.
Nice. I have I know you guys primarily want metal components and plastic, but if you need wood or
Actually,
cloth, I also have that.
Actually, the priority would be metal, then cloth and plastic, then components, then wood. So we
Okay.
are always looking for metal, usually looking for plastic and cloth, very rarely for components, pretty much never for wood.
Okay. Well, I have metal, plastic, cloth components, wood, whatever you need.
Understandable. Would it happen to be in a trunk, or are you carrying it, or did you
No,
not
I'm
bring
carrying it.
Alrighty, then I guess I am ready to do some math, honey. Tell me just how much you have.
What do you want?
Well, let's say since, as you said, you're carrying it all, so it cannot be too much, I'll take all the metal, plastic, and cloth you have.
Well, the metal, plastic, and cloth. Okay. That's 450 metal, for 175 cloth, and 165 plastic.
Damn, you've been grinding.
How much plastic again, hun?
165.
Alright, with higher raises, that's exactly $699. So how about we make it $750?
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it.
Don't mention honey bun. Give me just 1 second. I'll have to
I don't feel so well. Oh no.
If you don't mind waiting just a second, let me go ahead and grab the cash out of the safe.
Sure.
Thank you. You don't
I think you're eating something wrong. I don't feel the
I've
best.
seen some green and purple on that sandwich. I don't think that's color supposed to be on food.
I don't feel the best.
How are you doing, Anima? How are you doing, Serge? What the fuck? Hi. How's everybody's morning doing? I have decided to let me put this shit away and actually grab the money. Well, that's good. That's very, very good. How's Brooklyn doing? I have no idea. Don't often get a chance to chat. 750. Boop. Just because I can. Stroke Masters is struggling, but not because it's Stroke Masters or Annabelle. It's just all mechanic shops are struggling because the material market is dead, because everybody hauls materials and uses them for their own. Nobody's selling to mechanic shops, so you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I actually
Let me
just
just
got
reach into your pocket. And
I'm actually getting hired like in a couple of days at my at the place that I'm meant to be working
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds fun. Let's see if I can handle all of it. I should be able to.
Wait, Annabelle, how much are you paying for materials
It-
now?
I mean, the same we were paying for a long while. It's like 70 cents per metal and 60 cents per anything else.
Oh, 70 for metal's not bad.
Yeah, I know it's the highest price.
Do you think you'd negotiate if I brought a shit ton of metal? Like, I mean a shit ton.
Ah,
Not by too
I-
much, not me being greedy. Like, I mean like by
yeah,
75 or shit like that.
No. 70 is already.
Really?
Yeah, 70 is already like the highest I offer. Like, if you ask any other of my employees, they would start at 60. If you do offer a lot, or like you're being, greedy, but you're
Okay.
desperate, I'll bump it up. But when you do business with me, I offer the higher price right off the bat, so no negotiation, sadly.
Oh
But as
shit,
somebody here
okay.
might have noticed, even without negotiations, I like to sprinkle in a little bit extra.
No, I feel you. Last time I came down here was a while ago. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a hot minute since I got out of my apartment. I've been lazy. I've been living off benefits.
Well,
You know what I mean? It's been a bit of a bum.
I mean, I don't think you've missed much, other than, I suppose, me starting to run for governor.
You're running for governor?
Yes, I am, honey. And I'm currently leading in polls, somehow.
Shit, you trying to get me into that? Is it that easy?
Let me think.
Imagine if I was governor with you. Like, imagine if I was like one of your secret services.
Oh, now that sounds exciting.
That does sound exciting, doesn't it? Like, imagine if I'm one of your secret services, like one of your bodyguards. Like, that'd be sick. That'd be cool.
Yeah, speaking of bodyguards, I've been looking to hire a private
Hey,
force for
see?
a
Look, we're
while,
twinning. We're twinning.
but, I mean, if anything, you're copying me. I've been having this hat.
No,
on
I had
since
this on.
the
I
game.
had this hat on first. Okay, you're copying me.
You said you spent the last time just laying in bed and being lazy.
Yeah, I wore this hat in bed too.
You know what? Same.
Damn. Okay, maybe you beat me to it. That's not a bad idea. So if you're hiring, let me know. You know, who knows? I'll be your personal bodyguard.
Ew, I got a few people that would be very jealous of you getting that position. Who knows, may even try to kill you just to get it.
Well, if they want to try and kill me to try and get it, hey, let them come my way. You know, I've killed a few people back in my time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the government don't need to know about that. You know what I mean? Police don't need to know about that.
Well, the government doesn't need to, know
That's
about
good.
everything
I
I've
like
done
that.
in the past either.
Shit, you're not as innocent as you sound.
I do not sound innocent.
Yeah, you don't. At all. You sound like if I was on my own, you would wrap me up in a carpet and throw me down a hill. And then, what else? Probably put chicken wire around my body, throw me over the ocean, let it expand. And then all my body parts will float to the bottom of the ocean due to the weight of it. Yeah, you don't sound innocent at all. Oh shit, okay.
But I am innocent.
Interesting. We'll see. Apart from that, hey, let me get your contact real quick, the lady that I just met. If that's okay. Do you have to pull your phone out?
Yeah.
Oh wait, just look at me really hard. How about you just look at me really hard? Oh shit, I carried you. I am so sorry. Let me pick you down. That was the wrong
I
thing
think you
to
might
do.
need a few more days in the oven, honey. You don't seem
It's
that
been a while,
positive.
okay? It's been a while. There you go. Just look at me really hard. Okay. There, I got it. Perfect. There we go. You should have
How
got
about
mine too.
Celestine, by the
I did.
way? Pleasure to meet you, honey.
Ple-
And pleasure to do business with you.
Yes, thank you.
Damn, I wish you remembered me.
appreciate it.
It's fine. I'll see how it is. Don't remember me, but greet other people. I'll see how it is.
I said hi to you too, honey.
No, I'm upset with you. I fell out with you now. I'm joking. I could never fall out with you.
Joker.
I wouldn't get my car repaired otherwise. Well, this storm looks like it's coming in quicker than it should be. I am gonna take cover.
Yeah. Yeah. He's.
You know what? To each their own. I actually like the rain.
Why are you falling asleep? Don't tell me Annabelle's voice puts you to sleep. Everybody fucking says that. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Oh no. I'm getting kicked in 3, 2. I guess I'm bad at math. Anyway, who here wants to see my new intro? Oh, it's 3 AM, right? Because it's midday for me. So you are... Goddamn! You're on West Coast. You're a lot of hours behind me. Anyway, who here wants to see my new intro? Everybody? Great. And I'm gonna talk over this one because I can. I have a ranger, but I just got a... I have a ranger character. I just got accepted, but that came like 1 day before the Annabelle decided to run for governor. So I don't actively play a ranger. I will most likely be fired because I'm not planning on logging on the ranger anytime soon because I have to, you know, prioritize Annabelle for the time being. So I will be back on ranger soon. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Those posters are fucking, ugh. Cancer. They are cancer. But it's fine, you know, posters won't work. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna try fucking get a fucking whole ass billboard above them all. It's just loops that I've made. It's different than the one I used to play, which was the intro I used to play was just Annabelle's song. It was an AI song made by Beardo. Or Beard, I'm not sure how he wants to be called, if it's Beardo or Beard. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I would love to, like, out of all of like government bodies, DOC is not available right now. That was what I was planning on applying to. I would probably only keep a ranger. Like Annabelle is like my main focus. Then I have Judy, which is like my crazy crim, or who might not be a crim anymore. We'll see. There we go. This is the Orion loop. Scary, creepy. So scary, so creepy.
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
You think I'm stupid? Ooh, that's fun. Love a little bit of impersonation RP. Technically, I impersonate a doctor, because I have Dr. Judy. What you playing? What do you mean? Who am I playing? I'm playing Annabelle. What am I playing? When it comes to music, I don't know. It's just royalty-free music I found on the internet. Yeah, the loading screen. Yes, yes. I'm still playing Annabelle. It's just I have 3 loops so far. And yeah, see, it's just now third one is playing. Okay, my car is gone. Hopefully it'll be back. What you say? Yeah. It's just 3 simple loops, thanks to Rockstar Editor. And it's also automatic now, so I don't have to change the scene myself. It's so cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I hope you will. I got very lucky, and like a long time ago, I got a nice graphics card. Wait, was the track here already? I don't think so. I think that the cars just take the time to slowly spawn in. Just gonna give them more time. Welcome back. Welcome. Look at this. Annabelle's friend is running for governor as well. Vote for Ho. Vote for change. Oh my god. Oh baby, baby, don't you see? I got everything. Who's Reginald? Most people don't know him. He's the yeah, the owner of Bahama Mamas, and a really, 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 really fancy person in Annabelle. Just loves them so fucking much. Yeah, see? Just education, bolster local businesses. Ooh, well. Funny you should say that. Guess who Annabelle used to manage half of her fucking life? Annabelle's dad is a DJ. Oh my god. Snail Day. 2 days a year, the great snail below in the deep should be celebrated. Yeah, no worries, sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello there, hun. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
Ardella Jackson.
Adela, what a gorgeous little name.
Thank you. Sure.
Don't thank me. I am just being honest, Sally.
So, the weird question: How do you know when a mechanic's normally around? Like, is there a way to be able to tell, or do you just have to go around every mechanic shop?
Yes. In the past, you'd have to keep an eye out on social media to see if they are posting actively, and then obviously the last shop to have posted would be your best bet. These days, the good news is the shops are not visible on the GPS unless somebody at the shop is actively clocked in and on duty. If you take a look, there is no blip at this side on your GPS, correct?
Yes.
Now, just give me 1 second.
Oh my god. Music.
And there we go. Now I have clocked on. Do you see the difference?
Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense.
Thankfully, it's been a long time without it, and this makes business a lot easier. But yes, that's how you check which mechanic shop is actively open.
Not a random question. So I know about the professions and that, right? Those are the only jobs, right, that don't require you to be a part of a business.
Correct. Yes, very much so.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Now I have to ask, how big of a city tour have you gotten so far? How much have you learned? Our little friend, that is.
I literally met him maybe 5 minutes before I met you.
Gotcha. Well, are you feeling like you're interested in, learning more, absorbing more information?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I've been looking for something to do in the morning to get my energy up before I start doing all the boring business stuff. So, how would you feel it if I offered to give you a little tour and explain as much as I can to make life a lot easier for you in your early days?
I would appreciate that massively, actually.
Alrighty then. Feel free to wait inside the car. I'll just tidy things up in the business change, and I'll be right here.
Yeah.
Clock off. There we go. Is the blip off? The blip is off. I know, right? How extremely fucking lucky. No, 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 no. Annabelle doesn't have anything to drink on her. And that needs to change. Okay, there's nothing more in here. I'll let Mama fill you up. I will take one steak dinner. No, I won't. So I got hearty breakfasts I made yesterday, so we'll keep that. So let's grab some green tea from the roof. Let's grab my food from the locker room. Locker room? Changing room? What the fuck is this room called? I don't fucking know. Gimme. Gimme. Never mind. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, I don't need you to. You can just stay here for the time being, but I will take you. Ah, motherfucker. Do we have more cloth in here? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's... Just to be prepared. Let's make those repair kits, shall we? Since we're in the changing room, might as well change. Ah, bright. Very lucky, very, very lucky. I forgot, is there like, do I have my first day friends on here on Annabelle? I don't think so. Like, I think a start on this server for Annabelle was very, like, lonely. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is, I don't deserve those congratulations. It's like 100% thanks to, like, Spaceboy and his fucking shout out. Because, like, that's the reason behind, like, half of my fucking followers. Otherwise, I just celebrated 500. That's how much I've gotten on my own. And that's probably around, maybe I would be close to 600 by now, but definitely not 1,000, so... It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun.
Cray cray. Oh my god, it's gonna be so crazy. Yeah, like the craziest ever crazy. Hello, hi, what's going on? I don't know.
Yay, mechanic experience. Yay, because we gotta get to here.
Ah. Just don't say it to Annabelle. Annabelle hates cats, but you know who loves cats? Judy. Yeah, cats are cute. Like so freaking cute. Cute. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. More cloth. Please and thank you. Wee. Gonna put this in here as well. Cause I don't care. Blah 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 blah.
I made them wait a long while. I have to apologize about that. It's worth it getting a tour from the CEO. Hearty breakfast. Nom 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 nom. How are you doing, honey? Today is a you're going back on what is it called? I always forget what it's called because we don't have it here in Poland. It's DoorDash? Yeah, it's DoorDash. Is that something you still have to do today, or are you just chilling today? What's going on? Yeah, there we go.
Apologies about that. Took a bit longer than I would have
No, you're
preferred.
good.
Tell me, honey, would you happen to be hungry, thirsty, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm still still trying to figure out where everything is to buy stuff for that.
Alrighty, do you have like any dietary preferences or?
No.
Alright then, how about I treat you? I got some freshly brewed tea, and I made this and this. I don't want to, have you passing out of hunger.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Don't mention, honey, there's more where that came from. I cook for an entire mechanic shop sometimes, so I always have things on me to spoil my employees with. Alright, to start off your day, we're gonna go to the most chaotic, populated, but also pretty useful spot of the city. The Hotel and Mall, right here in the city center. Pretty sure you're at least somewhat familiar with it. The least I expect is that you were dropped off right here after getting off the plane.
I didn't even know there was a parking lot down here.
Well, now you know, honey. You can not only park your car here, but also go on, honey. I don't want anybody reaching in. You can not only park your car here, ask the valet to basically put it away in a more secure location. You can also rent a vehicle before you own your own. Very useful. And it's only, what, about $100?
Okay, that's great to know.
I know, that's why I brought you here. He's just inside this little office ahead of us.
I'm sorry. I know I feel like you get places very quickly, and I'm very sorry that I'm a slow person.
Just means a new thing for me as well. I have infinite patience, but these days, when I decided to run a business again and now run for governor, got a bit more pep in my walk. I'll slow down a little bit so it's easier for you to keep up.
Okay.
Yep. As I said, Mr. Phil would let you rent a car for $100. You don't get to choose.
Nice.
It's just whatever he's got handy on hand. Just be careful about the glove boxes and trunks. Sometimes people leave very bizarre things inside, but all I can say is that there's a contract when you rent down the vehicle, and anything you find is technically your property. So if you happen to get lucky and rent a car and just so happen to find some cash inside, you can always just keep it. Don't worry about it. It's not theft.
Okay. Good to know.
And now let's head inside the actual mall.
Of course, I didn't have the position.
Now we are on the ground level upstairs, which would be the main floor. That beauty has the main entrance and obviously the way to the hotel rooms. I'm pretty sure you already have yours, right?
Yes.
Alright, then I'm not sure if you know, but if you speak to this lovely lady, you can get a copy of your key card if you ever wish to let somebody else into your room and have access to it.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
It's great to know. Thank you, Julie.
And of course, security guard. That doesn't help much, trust me. Shootouts and other bloody things happen here all the time.
Yeah, I heard there was like free shootouts at the hospital.
Wait, what do you mean the position? There's like no application. What do you mean? I still haven't got my position? Because like governor is not a position you make an application.
I feel like it's just shootouts everywhere sometimes.
Sadly, in this area, yes, it's the wildest spot on the entire city. Alright, let me just check up on this.
Oh, application. Yeah. Well, I hope I get accepted soon.
You're running for governor, right?
Yes, I am.
When's
Oh, the election,
when's the vote?
the voting starts in about 3 weeks and will last for at least a few days. All I know is that it will be over the weekend and then either before it or after it. Not sure which way it will extend. More info to come soon, TM. How are we doing on the flyers? All right.
I'm assuming gun licenses are issued through the police department.
No, you would be assuming wrong, honey. All of the licenses, as it currently stands, are issued at City Hall. Dolores is a very hard-working lady, and she will be able to help you with anything. And until you lose it due to, something that makes you lose it, then you can always just go ahead and reprint it. The process is actually scarily easy for people to get a gun in this state. Assuming you do not have one yet. Well, of course, you don't know where to get it, so once you do get it, you'll be able to visit any ammunition in the state to acquire yourself a firearm ammunition. But even before that, if you're looking for some, helpful tools or something for self-defense, you can still purchase that without a gun license.
Okay. Noted. Thank you.
Don't need a knife, don't need a bat.
No, I have a golf club, a wrench, and a broken box, and a flashlight currently.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, yes, flashlight. That is a great reminder. I've given mine away. I need one.
You ever killed a man? I won't tell. Honest. God bless America.
Alright, that's perfect. Been a while since I had it. Now, next one and stop. The one you will most likely either visit all the time or never, 24/7, where you can do most of your grocery needs. This is where you can buy food in a pinch. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, other than that, it's mostly for ingredients. If you or other people would be looking into cooking, actually. Is that something you enjoy, honey?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind cooking too much.
Well then, if you ever want to give it a shot, you will visit this place quite a lot.
Okay.
Hasta la próxima.
Okay.
Smoking
Appreciate it.
is frowned upon, but I don't need to light it up.
Only if they catch you.
Yeah, that is true. Now the clothing store. Yeah, I'm sure you already had a look at the selection of things available, but extra thing you can get here. You can speak to the lady if you would wish to either buy some more specific things or bags. Very useful if you need to haul a lot of things around.
Okay. All right.
And now I believe if you're looking for some quick cash, the gentleman by the glass is looking for some help. You'll notice people like these all around the state. There's actually a little app that is connected to your GPS so that whenever somebody is looking for some help, you can find them on your GPS. It's just going to be a yellow human icon. It's basically the people who are looking for quote-unquote heroes to save. They you know, sometimes somebody loses glasses or cannot find their keys, or maybe they are looking to outsource something.
I was trying to help the woman find her keys over in Mirror Park, and I must just be blind because I could not find them at all. So
Well, go ahead and
maybe
ask
I'm
what
not the
this
hero that
gentleman would like.
she's looking for. This one right over here.
Yep.
Hi, I'm the doctor. You are the doctor? No, I'm the what?
But I'm the doctor. I'm Dr. Judy. I don't understand. What do you mean you're the doctor? I'm the doctor. What the fuck?
Okay. I got a deliver a suitcase.
Yes, you gotta. Let's go upstairs. Never mind. It's this way, actually. But yeah, these are the restaurants. I think Clock and Bell is the one that opens quite early, and then it's the Burger Shut that's open pretty later.
Okay.
But of course, there are different ones all around the city. I used to be very biased towards Clock and Bell, but I give Burger Shot a try. Which one are we supposed to go to? You can go ahead and take a look at that on your map. It should
I think
tell
over
you.
here. Ponson boys. Ponson bees. However you want to pronounce it. Yes, yeah.
In the back, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And actually, can you believe that? She also could have a little request for you.
Oh,
See, those
yeah.
two are actually, well, not in a relationship yet, but they like, you know. It's a game of cat and mouse, but
Okay.
trust me, you're doing a world a favor.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. I don't play on Dr. Judy too often, but it's really fun whenever I do.
She walking slow. Is that a...
Down here, honey.
Yep. Yep.
Aw, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh my god. Talk about fucking desync, huh?
Oh my.
I wasn't sure if you, yeah, I wasn't sure if you knew where I went. Sorry.
No worries. I knew where you went. I just, way around. Alright, the restaurants. And now the last place, a community kitchen. One that's available to public. There are a few extra spots that you may find around the city that will let you cook, but this is the first choice for many since it's, the easiest, most convenient, and right next to 24/7, so...
Who do you play, if you don't mind me asking, Doctor?
Oh,
Now,
wow.
yeah, I will not explain every single little detail to you, but just to put it into perspective, there are prep tables, food processor right here, microwave, mixer, stovetops, ovens, pizza ovens, everything you need to make most of the food you can ever imagine. So, depending on how skilled you are, you will be able to make more and more delicious food.
Okay. It's a beautiful kitchen.
It's okay. I'm actually building my own one and I prefer it, but sadly I don't have the access to everything that this one has. You can see pizza ovens are not exactly for sale, but thankfully a professional, typical oven does the job just as well, thankfully. Now we don't need to visit the upstairs, but there's a bank if you need one close by, and a few other locations, but that's pretty much it when it comes to the usefulness. You will find a metric fuck ton of people right here and out front at all times, causing all sorts of chaos, so it just depends on if you would like to be a part or watch the chaos or run as far away from it as you can. I know I'm partial to running away from it, but considering I'm campaigning, I have to spend quite a large amount of time in here lately.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'll probably be
Zach.
staying away from here as much as possible, unless I need to be
I
here.
love to hear that.
Jesus fucking helicopters. Thank you. I didn't... thanks. That's what I needed. Hold on. I have a DM. What's that?
So, what made you
Oh.
go with the chrome color scheme?
It's a more noticeable than the one I used to always stick to back in the day. I went from a very colorful look to a black brushed steel with light pearlescent. That's obviously a metal color that's not as shiny as chrome, but let's just say I decided I wanted a bit more attention these days, so I'm afraid my first vehicle was a chrome hearse that I have given away recently and decided to get this one instead.
Fair enough.
I enjoyed not being able to be skipped upon, I suppose. Everyone deserves a little bit of spotlight now and again, I suppose.
It's a very nice car.
I appreciate it, hon. If the sun is a bit too much, let me know, honey. I know I'm wearing a hat, so I don't necessarily get too upset at it. Now the second step, and one where we will actually be able to do a lot of fun things, like get you all of the licenses you could need, and also get you a new picture if that's something you're interested in, because go ahead and show me your ID. You can go ahead and just flash it, no need to pass it all the way over. Dude, actually, you have quite a gorgeous picture, I have to say.
I'm a little blessed with the way mine looks.
Definitely, but if you were looking for something a bit more professional, I can get you something that looks like this instead.
It's a very nice one.
Thank you.
You're very photogenic.
I have taken a lot of pictures for a lot of people over the days, so... You know, I used to work here a long time ago as a paralegal. It would be funny to call this place home once more.
It's a lovely building. Big, definitely intimidating.
If I can be honest, I am biased towards what it used to look like back in the day, but maybe that's just because I'm old school.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the originals.
Bye! I'm assuming you're gonna swing onto the server, but hope you have fun. Oh, you're going to sleep. Okay, never mind.
Alright, Dolores would be the one to speak with if you're looking for licenses, but if you're interested in getting a new photo, I would deal with that first.
How are you? You feeling strong?
Oh my god, business forms went from $5,000 to $8,000. What the fuck?
What's a towing like?
Goodbye.
Towing license, as the name implies, is necessary for you to operate at the state impound as a tow truck driver.
Oh. Okay.
State workers mark illegally parked vehicles for tow, and then you get a notification, go ahead and scoop it up, take it to impound, and you get paid $250 per impound.
Oh wow.
Yeah, as you can imagine, it's quite a competitive market. Since every tow truck driver gets a notification when a car is available, they will rush to get it.
Yeah, I can see why.
Quite a nice payout indeed.
Okay. Yeah, I got all the licenses that I need. Believe.
I mean, only you yourself know what you're gonna do with your life, so I trust you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would that mean you would like to get yourself a firearm?
Oh, probably not right now.
Is that an issue with funds or just not something you find necessary?
Well, I'm also saving more saving my money right now. And then I might in the future. I don't know. I haven't really decided if I want to carry yet.
Alright, let me put it that way. Firearms are insanely inexpensive. There are a lot of people around the city who like to use either legal or even illegal firearms to threaten others, so I think it's as much as I respect those who wish to not touch it, I find it almost necessary in today's day and age, sadly. Hopefully that is something I'll be able to help with once I get the police force back in order, because it's in complete shambles right now. But, as I said, the purchase is inexpensive. I would be more than happy to cover that for you.
Are you sure?
Yes, honey.
You don't have to.
100% sure.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it, hon.
I mean, anybody Annabelle has like a personal conversation with like that is basically a guaranteed vote. It's about, winning the populace. That's the difficult part. Because I'm pretty sure Shade is still the most popular. Especially since Annabelle didn't have her rally yet, and I'm looking to get my, custom item in before I get the rally going. Can anyone guess what I'm trying to get for the rally?
I'll go to my favorite one. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's not a hat. Surprisingly, hat.com.
So someone told me that I should look at the penal code for the state. Where do you normally
That is entirely on me. Remember when I was telling you about Dolores and how she's the one to speak to when you want the licenses and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, her lovely co-worker's the one offering to sell all sorts of business forms, including offering a free copy of the penal code, so...
Ah.
So, sorry about that. Can't jump on that,
No,
I
you.
suppose.
No, you're fine. I just wondered. I remembered someone telling me earlier that I should read up on it.
Certainly, there will be some things that may surprise you. There will be a lot of things that disappoint you.
Yeah, they were telling me like I don't have to maintain my lane here. That's not part of the penal code. And I was confused, and they told me to brush up on the penal code because I probably is gonna surprise me.
Oh yeah, debate. There's gotta be debates. Annabelle will probably host one since the Gazette is looking to only do one later down the race, so...
Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
Oh, you!
Hi, gorgeous. How are you doing today? I gotta say, I love the poster.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm alright.
Trust me, honey, if I could vote for a hoe, I would vote for a hoe.
Did you hear the anthem as well?
Not yet, honey. I just woke up and had to deal with a lot of shit, and then I found this lovely little bird that I'm trying to give it a nice little tour of the States, and she's new around.
Oh, fabulous. Hey, girl.
Hello. Hi.
How's it going? What's cracking?
It's going well. Yeah, yourself?
Oh, yeah, I'm alive. Thank you. I love the sprinters.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I got told that I look like a lumberjack because of it. So,
I mean,
I,
I wish lumberjacks looked like that.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's lumber chic.
yeah. Uh,
What's your name?
Ardella Jackson.
Oh, nice to meet you, Adelo.
Pleasure. In you are no offense.
Oh,
H.O. This is the city's ho.
E.
Pleasure to meet you.
Of course, lovely to meet you too. So, what are you guys up to now? Where are you taking them next?
Well, I brought her here to explain everything, and then I forgot to let her know when to get a free copy of the penal code. So we had to come back, like the silly little goose I am.
Oh, that's alright. It happens to the best of us.
Yes, it does. It does happen to me indeed. Now, as I said, Larry here has a free copy for you, honey, if you'd like one.
Yes, I did grab him.
Yeah, all right.
I did grab one. So I will read up on that in my spare time.
Perfect. It's a boring read. It's not really, formatted interestingly. It's just all very, very boring long list.
I mean, it's kind of exciting for me now that I'm a lawyer.
I'm talking from like this style perspective, honey.
DA or public defenders?
Oh, public defender.
Oh, very nice.
I've just been at the call, but poor lady, she's just been digging the hole for herself, so there was not much I could do there.
Well, you'll find that happens very often. Although, to be honest, most time I was representing at Mission Row PD back in the day, it was less about saving a client and more about digging a grave for the police officers. Gosh, they made so many mistakes and got so mad when I started pointing all of them out. They just think they're always right.
Oh yeah, one of my first cases, when I was still a paralegal, but I kind of worked in Britain, with some stuff on it, was an EMS who got charged for no reason. Because of that, they were suspended. And they were taken to Bolingbroke without any evidence.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad that they didn't plead guilty. I know a few cases like that where the suspect was actually pressured into pleading guilty and then not being able to defend themselves afterwards. Honestly.
Oh yeah. No, thankfully she didn't. So we got her the money back and we got her her record fully erased.
Oh, gosh, I'm so glad. To be fair, I was expecting nothing less from you.
Well, it wasn't really my job. I just kind of helped in it, but yeah.
Your job is to be there, Sometimes there's nobody there and then people can't help themselves, so even if you didn't get to do much, just your presence alone is a blessing. That and how gorgeous you look. That's besides the point. Alright, you have a lovely day. I got a lot of things to teach this one.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I didn't want to keep you guys up.
Thank you. Take care, honey.
Do be safe.
Is this chicken piss? Don't forget to have a gander at the end. Goodbye.
What did he say? I didn't even listen.
I didn't hear. I'm gonna be honest.
My, you don't look like you're old enough to have issues with hearing.
Whoa.
Then again, looks can be deceiving, I suppose.
Technically you did see my ID, so...
Yeah, that would be rude for me to, study it. I was just interested in the picture.
I'm 32. So technically, I'm on the edge of being able to develop more hearing loss than the average person.
I wish mine was natural. But I am not complaining. The hearing aid can be very fun. I love just turning it down and enjoying the quiet.
Did you develop hearing loss naturally, or
No.
so the
Little bit of a snafu, quite a big accident. Let's just say it took more than just my hearing. If you can hear my tone of voice, it is not a choice. Although many people lately have been complimenting my voice, it's not what I used to look like, nor is it my choice to sound like this.
is it your right or your left?
Mostly left, but both, sadly.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean the prying questions.
You will find that I am extremely honest and have no secrets. Sometimes my answer might leave you with more questions than answers, but oh well. It is what it is.
Come in, look around. Arm yourself to the teeth.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I'm assuming it doesn't particularly matter the gun. It's more of my own personal preference.
Yes, it is. I mean, I'm not sure what the question like. Do they behave differently? Yes, they're different weapons. Like,
What?
do they?
Or like, is there one that you like recommend more than a different one?
That was
I mean,
made
I
in the
hold the
US
combat
of A.
pistol very
I
special
promise.
to my heart, but that's because of its versatility. It's not the easiest gun to use, but it's also, I find it the most versatile and not the hardest to learn either. It's
Now that
definitely
one's
far more
nice,
useful
huh?
than heavy
Right?
pistol. Most people go for the heavy one simply because of, the power and punch it packs, but let's be honest, if you're looking at
You have
self-defense,
good
it's
taste. I can
hardly
tell.
a good choice. So if you want my honest opinion, I would recommend the combat one.
Okay. Combat's a 9mm, right?
Correct.
Now that is quality right there.
Okay. All right.
Alright, and look at you, armed and dangerous. I am shaking into my heels.
I trust me. It's
No, I
It's,
trust you. Have a very trustworthy face. Let's see, what else is there that would be quite crucial and important? I guess if you're ever looking for a little bit of a touch-up, the hairdressers not only can play with your hair, but can also sell you wigs if you're ever looking for a quick change. Or if you're like me and you actually need one. Let's see, tell me, honey, are there any, well, you did ask about, possibility of work without the need to be hired at a business. That would essentially boil down to being either a taxi driver, well, sadly will not earn you any money at this current time. It is a state-owned business, but the state does not provide you with any money, so you would be entirely dependent on tips. So in most cases, you would only be losing money since you have to pay to rent the cab in the first place. So we can scratch that off the list unless you're looking to make it your passion until I get in charge of things and get to fix that. Now, as I said, yes, honey.
No, that's definitely not my passion. Driving people around, I think I'd lose my mind.
Well, if you're looking for, instead of driving people around, just vehicles, then that's where towing comes in. Very good money during active hours. And obviously, when there's no police around and most people are asleep, you wouldn't be able to make much. So it's very dependent on the time you would want to work. But there are a few jobs you can do that are very relaxing and can be often seen as hobbies with the side of making money. Do you ever fish, honey? Is that something you enjoy in your off time?
I know how to fish. I don't mind it. To an extent.
Well, if you're ever looking into that is something you could be doing to earn quite a nice amount of side cash. The other thing, which is far more popular these days, would be hunting for meat and hides. That is where people like to focus these days, since that is one of the quote-unquote money makers in this state. There is, let's just say, people are paying very well for meat, etc. Especially once you're a good hunter and know how to butcher it properly. Let me see, am I forgetting something? Hunting, fishing, yes, I mentioned cooking. That is something many people offer, their services for a price. You can cook up something and then sell it to those in need without the need to own the business. There's no law against, selling anything anywhere at this current moment, so you can basically do whatever you'd like. Another way to make decent money is one you have already taking some interest in. It would be scavenging for materials.
Yeah, it's not one that I massively enjoy, but it pays, so I kind of just have to deal with the side effects of it.
Just the typical one, or do you not enjoy it to a significant degree more than others?
I don't like I'm a germaphobe, so I don't really like digging around in trash. It makes me feel really weird. So it's actually a massive thing at the fact that I was doing it.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to say, honey, other than I'm proud of you, although I would prefer you wouldn't have to get to a point where you need to do that.
Yeah, it was just, I just wanted to make sure that like I had enough to comfortably be able to move around the state without feeling like I was going to be in crippling debt. So,
well, I can tell you one thing: I certainly will not allow you to be in crippling debt anytime soon. Of course, as long as you let me help.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just one of addictions of mine. I enjoy helping people to a significant degree.
I can tell you offered to give me a tour. It's not a small thing.
Might have also given you way more money than I promised for the materials.
You did, and I was gonna ask you about that when we woke up after the storm.
It's just something I do.
I appreciate it. I really do.
I appreciate you appreciating it. That's all. I call myself a very good judge of characters, so I feel comfortable in my ability to judge people rather quickly, and that includes me being able to tell if they deserve my help or not. You can, I hope, guess what was my conclusion when it came to you.
I'm glad that I seem trustworthy.
Oh, more than trustworthy, you seem like you're full of potential that I would love to see flourish over time.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get on my feet until my job comes through. I'm just waiting to get onboarded.
Can I ask?
I'm a psychologist.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be working at Twin Rivers.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So I guess I'm a good judge of character too normally.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think I require assistance of a psychologist?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I think you require a psychologist?
Oh yeah.
Well, naturally everyone already is at 3 because everyone deserves to be able to speak to a psychiatrist or a psychologist that they're pleased. Because most of the time people have unresolved issues that they need to talk through, or even if it's just talking through issues that are currently going in your life. So everyone's already at a base of if they have the ability to talk to someone. But just based on us talking, you probably have the stress of the business, both the one that you're running, the mechanics, as well as obviously the campaign. So you are going to be under a lot more stress than you naturally would be.
Now define naturally.
Well, everyone has levels of natural stress that you go through in life, and then different parts of your life can cause additional stress. Most people will always have some stress in their life, whether that is just in the nicest sense by living.
So would you say if my current stress levels feels difficult to me, does that make it normal, or?
You have a lot more additional stress than what you probably naturally would. I'd probably say your natural stress level would include the business. But you have the additional of the campaign, which is adding to that additional stress factor. So would I recommend you talking with someone? Potentially, if you feel like that stress is becoming unmanageable, or you feel like you need to talk about that stress or any other aspect in your life.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page, I suppose. I very much am aware to be in need of that. Now, will I actually do so? No, absolutely not. Under no circumstances will I ever reach out and have a chat with anybody, whether professional or not. I am a preacher, not a follower. I make sure others get the help I need. Sorry, others get the help they need, not the other way around.
So, how come?
I suppose I just like to keep my myself occupied with caring about others, and find caring about myself anyways.
No, it's always important to take care of yourself.
Well, I had a few lessons about that recently that taught me that I have to take some care of myself, because if I don't, I'm forcing others to do that for me, which is taking away from their time. Ugh.
No one's
Honey.
here. Go away.
Honey, is everything okay? Alrighty then.
You can't see me, so you can't notice I'm here.
To be fair, I rely on my hearing a lot more than my sight, honey.
It's the voice in your head. It's okay.
Well, you sound different. Am I having multiple ones? I'm really becoming more like my dad.
No. How many?
How many do I have, or how many does my father have?
How many do you have?
Just a handful.
Oh, we only have 2. I mean, we don't have problems.
I mean, it's only a problem if it's causing you problems.
Exactly. Oh, hey, nice to meet you here.
Hi, honey. Is something actually wrong if you need to be left alone? I can go. I'm just a bit
No,
concerned.
no. It's okay. We're good.
Huh.
No, I'm used to people being scared of me and hiding away. But it's in a little bit of a different context, so... Huh. Anyway, I came here to, Alright, I was about to say it. Hi, honey.
What the fuck happened?
What do you mean, what the fuck happened?
Walk in here, you don't recognize me?
No, what do you mean? I recognize you, that's why I was
Oh, okay,
confused, because
okay.
you were sneaking around, and I thought,
Oh, yeah, it was just fucking...
okay, because literally somebody was hiding from me here a second ago.
Oh, okay, nah, I brought you some coffee.
Honey, I can't have coffee, I appreciate it. Can you have coffee? Do you like coffee, honey?
I don't mind coffee. I'm sure. Thank you.
My pleasure. I wish I could have coffee, honey.
Yeah, I'm not aware of your, new thing, you know?
What?
Like your new restrictions?
Oh, no, those have been on me for the past 25 years. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, unless I wanted to end up in a hospital sooner than later. Do you know if something happened to Miss Irene? Why is she hiding from me?
Oh, yeah, let me give it a call.
No, that's not what I asked for, honey. I asked if you know something you're not supposed to.
Oh, you know, I'm a male. You know, we're really fucking stupid. You gotta
Thank you
No,
for
I do not. I'm
reminding.
not. I'm not aware.
No, okay, then I'm gonna brush it off.
Well, I just talked with her at LSC, and then she had to rush back here for something. Should I just take a picture with you and she gets a hint, or no?
Wait, what? Huh?
We take a selfie together and she'll get the hint, or no?
What hint?
Are you trying to talk to her or something?
No, no, I'm trying to understand what happened. That somebody's scared of me, right? Or just people? I don't know. Felt like it was me. Did you feel it was me?
That she was hiding behind a pillar because of you.
Yeah. She didn't shift when you did. She shifted when I moved.
Oh, we haven't met. My name's Calvin. I'm the only dickhead around here with this accent, so. Nice to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Calvin. Adela.
Adela?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm awful with names, but faces are.
That's completely fine. I'm also very awful with names. So
Well, makes the three of us.
I used to take pictures of people when I got their contact, and then I got shot over that, so now I stopped doing it.
Why would you? I guess I'm not
In this city,
surprised,
are you
but-
serious? People are looking for any
Yeah.
excuse to shoot each other.
Well, hopefully soon they will have more of an excuse not to shoot too willy-nilly. Especially not with those big guns.
I honestly think there's like a fuck around and find out meter. A lot of these people don't find out too much.
Very, very true. In my humble opinion, of course. Somebody with a little bit more experience than these boys with guns. And girls.
I'm debating about swapping departments here and just haven't picked up which one I want to go to.
Yeah. Fun. I'm here to acquire some bandages. Is that something I know?
Oh yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
can help
I
me
can
with,
get
or-
it. No, I can get it for you.
All right. How much are they? I never bought any.
No, yeah.
Nope.
On the house. You can split that with whoever. Normally they're 125 a piece, so you can figure that out.
All right. Go ahead and wait here. I'll take the cash now.
oh, good thing.
Just in case. There's an ATM inside, right?
Nope. That's why I just scanned it to you.
I,
Yeah. How many more do you want?
but ATM, I need cash to pay you.
No, I mean, how many bandages do you want?
Oh, I mean, you gave me 6. Why would I need more?
Yeah, for some really weird reason, we sell shit in this hospital, but don't have a fucking ATM for it. It blows my mind.
Yeah, imagine having a business and not having an ATM. Crazy.
I mean, this is a communist hospital, though. It's all free.
Not the bandages.
No. I guess you got a point.
All right, I'll be right back, okay?
Alright, I'll be up there. To the first floor.
Ugh. He's one of the good ones. Very good ones.
I'm assuming you work here then.
Yes, he does. He's a,
Okay.
an EMT. Do you mind the smoke, honey?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Alrighty.
My father was a smoker, so I don't mind too much.
Funnily enough, my father never touched smoking. But But then again, he's younger than me, so who knows?
No, I think I prefer that my father smoked than drink, so.
That's a good point. Between him and I, it's certainly I am the one who has troubles with liquor. He just likes to drink it occasionally at a party or something. Now I, on the other hand, I'm a fucking alcoholic.
Oh. You know what? Each to their own. Alright. And I could never really.
How are you?
I could never really drink too much. It's always scared to drink too much.
I have never drank too much.
That's fair.
And not because I drink little. Just so happen to have been blessed. Alright, let's pay the good gentleman. Did any of the possible jobs that I've mentioned to you interest you?
Just, I guess, fishing and salvaging. Were they any? Well, I don't mind hunting. I actually used to do a lot of hunting, back in Denver, but yeah, it's just still haven't really fully decided what I want to do in my spare time at the moment, you know.
Well, certainly I hope you will not have to spend your spare time working. That doesn't sound like a pleasant life.
I'm a bit of a workaholic, so.
I wonder how I could tell. Can possibly be that I have significant experience with the subject.
It's well, unfortunately for me, my work doesn't really stay at work, so. I don't really get to turn off being a psychologist, so.
Are you analyzing me right now?
I'm always analyzing people. It's unfortunate. It's a side effect of the job.
I mean, if that makes you feel any better. There is a lot more jobs that make you do that.
It has to be the most impeccable fucking timing I've met in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I was just talking to Irene, and she said she's gonna go change or whatever, and then you walk up to the elevator. Are you actually paying me for the freebie I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stuff it away then. Alright, it's in there.
Speaking of, I need to have a word with quite a lot of medical staff, actually.
okay.
Since during my first rally, rally or debate night, I'm not sure which is gonna come first, probably a rally, I'm looking to organize a fundraiser for the medical services.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, one of my big points, basically about state budgets is the importance of balancing them depending on need, and obviously the easiest example of mishap that has happened recently is the state offering absolutely zero support to the medical department after the whole invasion.
Yeah. And the tuberculosis outbreak. Oh, you want to hear some garbage? This is a good one. The hospital's getting sued over there.
Sued over what? The outbreak?
The outbreak, yeah.
How?
The people who started it and spread it are suing the hospital.
Well, that's not necessarily bad news. There's a lot of people suing a lot of people for, pointless things that never go anywhere, so...
So now the counter suit would have been like the reckless endangerment of the population of Los Santos. But now since they're trying to profit off of it, now they upgraded the charges to terrorism, and there might be penal code for bioterrorism. So they really fucked up.
You know what? You fuck around, you find out.
Yeah, this is a big fuck around.
And I'm very pleased to hear that. But still, it would be mostly the state being very unsupportive of the medical department when it comes to actual financial aid, which sparked my big push for making sure that all of the budgets are basically sectioned accordingly to needs in real time, and also, allowing a very easy way for all of the departments to contact the state directly and petition for changes to the budget. Because obviously, the state, as many eyes it may have, it will not notice everything, so I feel like keeping in touch with all of the departments is crucial to knowing what exactly is going on and where to allocate funds. But of course, before I'm able to do that personally as the head of state, the most I can do is simply spread the word and offer a fundraising campaign. Would it be evil of me to go up the stairs and try and see if I can find her?
Irene's probably going to bed, but there's actually a command member awake if you feel like bugging him.
Who, if you don't mind me asking?
Dr. Wilford. They're wearing light brew medical scrubs.
Would that happen to be the one that boasts about selling cigarettes to children, or is that a different one?
No, I'm pretty sure that's Bardem being high as fuck all the time. I think he's about to get demoted, but it's between you and I.
Yes, it is, honey. It's, I've mentioned 2 medical directors and was decided to speak to the lady first after I heard what the gentleman usually talks about.
Yeah, so there's Lyra, Director Git. Who's the other one? I'm having a brain aneurysm. Oh, Director McDonald. I think it's Bottom's the last one, but yeah.
Tell me, honey, do you have any way to contact Miss Lyra?
Oh yeah, I talk to her all the time.
Alrighty. Do you think you could pass a message along that I would be looking forward to having a nice little chat with her specifically?
Yeah, I can just slip you a sticky note with a phone number, right?
I mean, yes, that is a
Actually,
possibility.
Let's let space in this.
I prefer not to receive phone numbers unless they are publicly available. So, if you wouldn't mind, I would still ask for you to pass the message along so that.
Hey, what do you want to say?
Just let her know that Annabelle Celestine is interested in having a chat with her regarding the current issues that the medical department is having, the mishaps of the state of the past, and possibly working together on deciding how to make it better in the future. And you can attach my phone number so that if she is interested, she has the way of contacting me.
Bellana. Hi. Oh my god, is that Brick? I'm so proud of you guys. Oh my god, I'm so proud of you guys. It's not Brick. Hey, I have a question. Even though you're not Brick and you don't play him, would you have an issue if I made a character that's called...
What's your last four again of your phone number?
0020.
You got the 555 shit, right?
Yes.
Brick is not a loser, but would you have an issue with me creating an evil Brick character? That would be a perma character. That is disappointed with everybody all the time. Because
okay, I sent it all off to her.
Oh, you already got
yeah,
Rick.
She's usually awake. Yeah.
Gotcha. Never mind then.
The woman's got insomnia, so you'll hear from her soon.
Alrighty, I guess that's something we both have in common, so hopefully that means getting the meeting going won't be too hard. Any news? Any news? No, not yet. Alrighty then. I think we'll be heading out now. I just never really gotten bandages for myself before, so it's kind of funny. I don't tend to hurt myself.
And the bandages are useful. Okay.
I mean, I have like 15 first aid packs at my place of business. That's where usually people get hurt at, so it's not like, I need just bandages. I got everything I need to take care of my employees before EMS comes, so.
Well, I appreciate that. If anybody else ain't gonna tell you.
I think we'll get going now.
Take care, you two, please. I think you have my number.
Yeah, I do.
See you around, yeah?
See ya, honey. Enjoy yourself.
Have a good day.
Oh my god. If Brick and Mortar started hanging out together, just like fucking negatives, but somehow be friends.
I apologize that it took so long.
No, you don't have to apologize at all.
I know I don't have to apologize, but I still did. What are you gonna do about it?
I tell you that you do not need to apologize for mundane things.
And I will continue doing so. I suppose we are at an impasse.
That we are, it seems.
Such a shame.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right,
I
Miss President,
forgot.
where to next?
Wherever you like.
Well, that would be a little waterfall by the canyon, so I doubt that's where you would like to go right now. Trying to think of a useful place to take you to. I suppose if you want, we can take a trip around the state so I can show you all the points of interest for any and all jobs, if you're interested in doing some of that in your spare time.
Sure. I don't mind. I'm at your mercy right now, so.
You don't say that. I might enjoy hearing that way too much.
Yeah, I agree. It's really funny because like Judy and Brick are very like nonchalant, and I love that. You know, everybody else is like freaking out, whereas they are just so chill. I wish you got in the car as well, but you know, it is what it is.
Alright, good. I'm sorry, I thought this might have been a bike of somebody I know. Okay.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Honestly, some people.
Well, you know, things like that just happen randomly with Judy. You'll have an excuse later to do that, you know? I wish I wasn't, like, instantly killed in the hospital, you know, as soon as they took you away, so I could, you know, chase you and have fun and, like, call the police and let them know that they are.
That's why you gotta listen to your therapist instead.
Prefer to be in the front seat?
Normally, yeah, a little bit. But I don't mind being in the back seat. It just felt rude to be sat in the back seat and having conversation.
I mean, I am the driver after all, so I don't see how you taking any seat as your preferred one would be rude.
Fair.
Yeah, they tackled me, and then as soon as Judy pulled out a weapon, they started, like, attacking me, which is fine, you know, Judy would not, like attack people for no reason, but I'm assuming they didn't know that, so they're like, oh, she has a weapon, so it's not gonna be used for intimidation, it's gonna be used to kill us, so we're gonna kill her first. I like to keep all of my characters very reactive. I hate to be the one that swings first. It's just not something I'm interested in. I think I only did it once with a cop, and he ended up with the ICU. Or he might have died. I think he ended up in the ICU, and that was fun. That's when Judy, quote-unquote, broke her neck before I decided that it's boring, nobody knows how to RP with a person that's paralyzed, so I just decided that Nancy just botched.
So what do you do for fun?
Sex. Other than work, that is, because I do work for fun. I do work in my spare time. I work when I work. Work.
Huh.
What?
You were very quick on that.
Would you believe if I said that's not the first time I've been asked that question this week, so I suppose I'm very used to it.
I don't know. It's okay. It's
fair. Most people know exactly what they want and what gives them enjoyment. So.
Sure. And I am an open addict to many things.
Ooh, well, that happens. Down, down. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, I think I saw him dead on the operating table. I think the guy who was playing him was just having a lot of perma characters. It's just a quote-unquote permathon or something like that. Brick's so selfish. Well, Brick isn't.
No, that just happened. Anyway, I passed the spot we were supposed to go to. Or, well, just visit. I'm not sure if you want to get out of the car or not.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like do a permathon within my subathon if I even, you know, get past 24 hours. But I love making perma characters. Well, Judy would probably not kill Brick. Judy would probably take Brick's organs, but actually replace them so Brick would be alive, just so, you know, further RP can happen.
Okay.
Now, this spear over here, that... Are you okay, hon?
Yeah, no, you judge is close.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I trust you that you weren't gonna go over. I just didn't trust the mountain ledge.
Alright, again, apologies, honey. I
Don't
know my
apologize.
limitations a lot, so... yes, this spear over here is the place where all new and seasoned fishermen and ladies go to acquire bait and tools needed for fishing. So, if you would ever want to start on that, this would be a location you would have to visit.
Okay.
Ooh, fun.
Would you like to check it out, or is that information sufficient?
I have a fish rod and bait already.
Well, there you
I
go.
mean, I walked my way up here.
You know, you could just sat so right.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you then.
No. I mean, now you could have just said that you've already been here.
Oh, well, you were being adorable and explaining, and I didn't want to be rude and interrupt you.
Excuse me, I was being what? Go on, hun. Don't be shy now.
You were being adorable.
Agree to disagree.
You don't like being called adorable.
I don't think it's accurate. Unless you're talking
No.
about my bunny tail, but then that's offensive. Only bunnies can call out a bunny's cute.
Huh.
Everybody knows that. Honey, I am far from adorable.
In what? In whose world? Yours?
Well, I don't have opinions. I have facts. So if I say so, it must be the case.
No, that's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, honey.
You
That's not how
can't
it
push
works.
your factual opinion onto me if I have the
no,
opinion that you were being adorable.
Well, no, I'm just saying you have an opinion, whereas I know the fact. I'm not pushing it upon you. Everybody is free to believe whatever they want, but that doesn't affect reality.
Well, what you were doing back there was adorable. So. But like you said, we can agree to disagree.
Anyway, I suppose showing you the hunting location wouldn't be too useful for you now, would it? Or would you still like to know just for the knowledge?
Uh, yeah. Yeah.
That was an A or B question. You can't
Sorry.
answer to that. Yes.
What were the options again? Sorry.
Would you like? Honey, if you're distracted, you can let me know. I can stop talking.
My brain was analyzing, and I'm trying to stop it. So, what was your A and B?
Analyzing what?
Your reaction.
Which one?
The reaction of after I said that we can agree to disagree.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I mean, no, we're not scaring because this is a psych. This is a
So
psych.
yeah, that's why.
The options. Where would you like to visit the hunting location where you would acquire equipment or not?
Yes, please.
Despite not being interested, is that knowledge you might need in the future for yourself, or would you just like to know it in case you need to help others?
Rank!
I might take it up. I did enjoy hunting at one point. I stopped for a while.
I suppose that makes two of us. I have not touched a hunting rifle in a very long time.
No, we're not scaring. If anything, Annabelle's getting scared because this is a psychologist or psychiatrist, which is a type of people that Annabelle hates because they're on close to her level with her training, and she doesn't like when people can.
It's almost to call you beautiful. How do you normally react?
I usually respond with, I know.
Yeah. And if someone called you cute, how would you naturally react?
It depends on the context.
Yeah. Let's say you did a behavior, and they are calling that behavior cute.
Well, I would call them out on not knowing what they're talking about because I do not perform cute behaviors or actions.
Why do you deem that?
I simply don't do that.
No!
Because you don't think that you can be cute.
No, I can be anything I want. I choose who I am, I choose what I am, and that is never cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't mind me, this is a little bit off course, but I did some work here lately and I've heard rumors that it might have been messed with, so I would just like to take a quick look.
No, sure.
What a shame. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. For now. I'm quite prideful in my decoration and construction skills, which is why I've been tasked by the people living here to surround this whole compound with fencing in the most proper manner. I took a long few days doing that and to see it all ripped to shreds because it's the fencing turned out to be not as stern as I would hope to be. It's quite annoying, but oh well.
I'm sorry.
Why are you... Sorry, honey.
Because it's the situation that is unfair and could quite be upsetting.
I do find things that are not in my control heavily upsetting, but I also have the full control of deciding what upsets me or not, so it's not the end of the world.
You have a lot of control in your life, don't you?
I like to be in control of everything, yes.
You ever get told that you have too much control?
No. Never. This lovely chap that I have not met personally yet. Hi, honey. Since, as I said, I've not had the pleasure of engaging in this sport again. But who knows, maybe that will change with time.
I appreciate.
I know you do. You're a logical person. It would be illogical not to appreciate what I'm doing.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong, honey.
Hi, Flute. We got a replacement Kai. She looks almost exactly like Kai, but she's a psychiatrist, so Annabelle is gritting her fucking teeth and wants to kill herself.
Why do you want to go into politics?
The knowledge that I could be useful to people in that position.
They even wear suspenders. How are you doing, though? How was your sleep?
Interesting.
You could call me interesting.
Well, you are interesting.
I know.
Well, don't get up. Stay in bed for an hour later. Hour more, at least.
Alright, now I have a few fun locations in mind.
Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, no, you're not.
No?
Okay, never mind, I'm not. Honestly, I don't know what's happening with gas prices recently, but they are through the roof.
Yeah? Oh. Oh. How expensive is it?
Well, it ranges from $1 per gallon to above $10 per gallon.
Oh, jeez.
This one was about $9, which is obviously why I decided not to go for it.
No, no, you don't. It's a good bean. Stop it, Kai. Don't be jealous. It's not like you're dating anybody, Kai.
Ah, 9.5, okay. $4. And how does that make any sense?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I have to preface, you should enjoy this while you can. Once you're actively practicing, I can promise you, you will not see me or hear me.
No.
Hi, boss. Hi, Beardo. How are you doing?
Why is that?
I avoid professionals in your field like the plague. I had enough chats in the past.
Woo!
Even if I don't talk to you like you're a client.
It's not about how you talk to me, it's about what you think.
That's fun.
If that was the case, and if you really cared about what I thought about you, you wouldn't have brought me all the way out here. You learned I was a psychologist quite a bit ago.
If only Eris played on Eris. But he's too he's got too much fun on whatchamacallit?
Touche.
Aspen, yeah. Because, like, we need Eris to at least establish ourselves. I mean, like, if I'm gonna be honest, if I had to choose, I would fucking do everything to get both Kai and Adele. I think it's Adele. It's a difficult fucking name that I keep forgetting because I'm horrible with names. Ooh, a goth duck is waking up. That's fun.
Honestly, people. To be honest, I'm not the one to talk. I'm quite distracted myself.
Oh? And why is that?
Let's just say I have to put a lot more thought before I say something, knowing that you're next to me.
In what sense? Because you think I'm gonna judge you?
No, because I have to be more careful.
And why is that?
I would like a person as intelligent as you to be on the same page as me, and I know that sometimes I speak in a convoluted way that many find troubling to keep up with or find themselves.
Try me.
No. No, I don't
No?
think I will.
Why is that?
Oh, poor thing. Oh, well, that's wonderful news.
I think you're one of the only people that's bold enough to smoke at a gas pump.
You mean informed enough to know that it is actually safe to smoke at a gas pump?
Most of the time, the sign's telling you not to.
Well, just because the sign exists doesn't mean that it makes sense.
Touche.
The risk of smoking at a gas station is insignificant, and it does not matter because of the safety procedures that are in place in not even the modern ones, but even the older ones. But now refueling with an engine on, now that's asking for trouble. And yet I see people do it all the time.
So you,
Yes, go on.
No, go ahead.
No.
No, go ahead. My apologies.
No, do not apologize, simply go on.
So, is today my last day that I'm actually going to know you, Annabelle? You're gonna avoid me like the plague afterwards?
Well, to be honest, I have very good reasons for that.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I mean, there's two types of creatures in life that I avoid like plague. Psychiatrists / psychologists and cats. Oh my, I forgot to grab something from the shop. Oh well. This is the furniture shop. This is where you are able to acquire anything you might find useful or interesting, either for your private property or just leaving it out in the open. The choice is yours. The catalog changes every few hours, so.
I take offense that you avoid psychiatrists like the plague.
Why?
We're not that bad.
I never said you're bad.
It's okay. Most people avoid it. I'm very used to it.
If you were to ask me for a reason why I do that, I could not give it to you. Not because I don't want to, it's because there is no reason. I have a very,
It's okay. Most people can't explain why they
No, that's not
avoid
the
us.
case. I can explain why. It's just that there's no reason. There's a difference between not knowing it and knowing that it doesn't exist. It's the same reason why I avoid cats. It's the same reason why I despise BMWs and Mercedes brand. And that is because
Fair enough.
I suppose to answer your question, I don't know if this will be the last day. Certainly the phrase avoiding like a plague is an over-exaggeration. I will more than likely not get out of my way to avoid you. And here's the pawn shop selling a limited selection of discounted used furniture and other things such as antiques. If you yourself ever found yourself in a possession of a something like some spare electronics such as a car radio, you can go ahead and sell it here as well.
Okay. Thank you.
You have an interesting way of saying thank you.
What do you mean?
Oh, just that. That it's unusual. Hard to read. Your tone and all.
Is my tone just naturally hard to read, or is it just when I say thank you?
It's more so when you say thank you.
And then to keep my tone very neutral.
I have noticed. Honestly, it's a trick of the trade.
No, I learned this before I was a psychiatrist.
Why, if you don't mind me asking?
I moved around a lot. My dad was a Marine. So.
I'm sorry, honey, the scooter was very loud. Would you mind repeating the last one?
My dad was a Marine, so we moved around a lot. And I just picked up how to shield my emotions. How to keep my voice neutral, how to have my voice say one thing and I feel a different thing.
Huh. That's
It's just easier that way.
interesting to hear.
Oh.
I guess I wonder if my kid feels the same way.
But I will say that it does help in both my profession and in general conversation.
Oh my god, Chino Jen, thank you so much for the follow.
I guess I can only hope it's the same case for them.
Am I taking you away from working?
No, honey. How could you even do that?
Well, I know you said that you had stuff to do today, so I just want to make sure I'm not taking up more time than...
Riddle me this, honey. What is my job?
You're a mechanic.
No, I'm not.
You run a mechanical business.
And that is not my job.
No.
No.
Well, what is your job then?
Well, my profession, what I do for a living, is what I already told you. Helping people. That is the only thing I care about.
Fair enough.
So you might think you are taking me away from my job, whereas I only see it as doing my duty that I have decided to take upon. Although that makes it sound like I do not have significant enjoyment out of doing that. I would like to think that I would still be helping people even if I didn't enjoy it, but thankfully I do not have to find that out because everybody who meets me knows I do. Now to bring the conversation to a more grounded subject, this is the least expensive car dealership in the entire state. If you are interested in owning a vehicle of your own rather than renting it, then the natural first place to check would be here.
Okay.
Would you like to take a look at the stock, or are you content with just my narration as we drive across the state?
Option B, please, ma'am.
Well, option B includes a question that I expect you to answer. Why do you prefer that option?
Why do I prefer the option of driving instead of checking out stock?
Yes.
I'm not in need of checking the stock.
Do you not feel like the knowledge of the typical price of a vehicle could make things, easier for you in the future?
Potentially. But I can also do that in my own time.
Is this not your own time? I would hope that it is.
Technically it is, but I'm also enjoying company, so...
So what you're saying is you would enjoy this company less if you also did something productive with said company?
No. I just don't have a need to check the stock currently.
Yet again, I suppose agree to disagree.
I suppose so.
If you're ever interested, the main police station would be the one just behind City Hall. That's the one.
Rockford.
Yes.
Come on, asshole!
You could just ask for my insurance details and get paid, but people are so violent these days.
Yeah, it's a violent city.
That has never changed. Perhaps that's why I love it so much.
You enjoy the violence.
I suppose I enjoy having the goal of ending it.
Oh. Interesting.
Now, honey, I cannot think of any other places to showcase for you. Pretty sure you'll need your own experience to guide you where you need to go and what you need to find out next.
I just appreciate the fact that you took your time to show me around.
I know. As I said, it's only natural.
Good. You should be addicted to RP because it's fucking amazing.
So did you always want to be this person?
No.
Interesting.
Quack.
I'm gonna be cheeky.
Was it you being cheeky by you putting your roof up?
Well, my tent on the windows is illegal, so...
Ah. Oh, look at you being cheeky.
I do not act as if I'm above the law. I just choose to ignore certain things that I don't find make lives of others worse. That's why I allow myself to speed or pass red lights at certain times, because I know I'm an experienced driver. The rules have been made in order to keep everybody safe. I can feel comfortable driving at a faster speed without worrying about endangering anybody.
Interesting.
Ooh, it is. I agree. I'm glad you're having fun. It's really fun. And it's really fun for me to be on.
That's fair. If you feel like you have control over the vehicle. I can't fault or judge you on that.
Yeah, I would not sit behind the wheel of something I would not feel complete control over. Now, I suppose it would be only polite to ask, is there a place you personally would like to be dropped off at, or would you perhaps not want this interaction to end just yet?
Ooh, yeah, Dowsy is great. Dowsy is a great person to watch.
And if I chose option B, what would you suggest?
I suppose I would just keep you around.
I hope you were, because that sounds fun.
Well, then drive on.
Very well.
Hello, you sexy motherfucker. How you doing?
So what is the police department like in this state?
In shambles. That's the best way to describe it.
Ooh, fun. Hello, hello, hello.
Any particular reason?
The police department would be the reason why the police department is in shambles.
Well, I didn't know if it was because like the head of the department
Ew.
was killed, or like they don't have the command structure. Like
Structure is in place, it is not strong. Clearly, more issues than one could count. Corruption has been brought up very commonly lately.
that's
There seems to be two sides to that conversation. Could you believe it that I find both sides being absolutely full of shit and would rather see them both gone?
What's your what are you striving for with your campaign?
Positive progress. It's a long list of many things, achievable, logical, requiring thought, but existing. Things that I find necessary to turn this state into what it deserves to be. Because the most obvious issue is that, well, we don't really have anybody in charge at this moment. There's nobody overseeing everything. There's nobody making sure that things are up to standard, which is why, in my opinion, the police department itself is falling apart, because there are absolutely no standards expected out of police officers. And that's just from my own personal experience without needing to hear anybody else. But I do that as well, and that only strengthens that opinion. If you're looking for more specific things, I would have to detail each and every point and idea that I have, and that is a very extensive list.
No, you're fine. I just actually hadn't asked you about your campaign.
I mean, that's fine. If you want, you can always take a look at my social media. There's quite a few points detailed over there, with many more hidden behind my sleeve to be revealed at a better time, to be more impactful and give less of an opportunity to my competitors to just steal it from me like they have been doing to others.